Hello, Coyotes!
And welcome back to another amazing Cmstv.
This time we have a story in honor of Black History Month,
A funny skit for St. Patrick's Day,
and a story on the Gemological Institute of America.
That's a lot to look forward to, Coyotes.
I'm Jack Weaver.
And I'm Jack Kaysen.
And Cmstv starts now.
This feeling's all we know. I ride my bike up to the road, down the streets, right through the city. I'll go everywhere you go. From Chicago to the coast, you tell me hit this and let's go. Blow the smoke right through the window, 'cause this is all we know.
Don't forget that the cast of Crazy for You have been working very hard on the new production. Now for an inside look into the play, Jack's standing by to interview a few cast members. Let's take a look.
I'm here with a few cast members of Crazy for You. Now, what is the theme of the show?
The theme of the show is in New York, and there's a guy named Bobby Child, and he goes out to Dead Rock, Nevada, and falls in love with a girl.
And what is your character?
I'm Eugene Forder. I'm Polly Baker. I'm Patricia Forder.
And I'm Bobby Child.
And why should people come out and see the show?
It's family friendly, and there's tons of dance numbers that are upbeat, so it's really exciting to watch.
Great. What do you like about the show?
I love how everyone is very upbeat, and it's just fun dialogue. And yeah.
How many years have you done this?
5.
Great. Okay, we're sending it back on over to Kason.
The show is based in the 1920s to 30s, which is right around when African American History Month was coined. African American history is very important to America's history, so Andrew and Sam have done their research and are here to tell us about how African American history unfolded throughout the years.
Coyotes.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Sam.
Since Black History Month just recently ended, we would like to tell you all about its history.
But first, let's go see what you know already about Black History Month.
So, Black History Month is about black men, women, and children that have been integrated into white schools.
I think that Black History Month is very important because we're a free country and it symbolizes that, we're all born equal.
I think Black History Month is about how, black people used to be mistreated.
As you can see, students have different views of what Black History Month is and why we honor it. But all of their thoughts of the month's purpose share the general idea of honoring the importance of equality between all races and minorities.
Black History Month is honored during the month of February. The reason for this is because the birthdays of both Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln take place during the same week in February.
Black History Month was first honored as Black History Week in 1926, when a historian named Carter G. Woodson announced the occasion would be celebrated annually.
During this week, schools across the U.S. began to place more emphasis on educating students about history of American blacks.
The expansion of Black History Week to Black History Month was first proposed by the leaders of the Black United Students at Kent State University in February 1969. In 1976, the informal expansion of Black History Week to Black History Month was officially recognized by the U.S. government.
Since Black History Month was officially recognized, it became more widespread. In 1987, it was first celebrated in the United Kingdom. 8 years later, Canada's House of Commons officially recognized February as Black History Month.
Now that this month is celebrated throughout many parts of the world, it is receiving criticism. Also, the concept of honoring Black History Month has been seen as racist. To clear things up, we asked Miss Sauls, the 8th grade social studies teacher here at CHMS, a couple of questions.
So the reason why we honor Black History Month is because traditionally history has been seen through one perspective, this perspective of a white man. And because of that, you're only getting a portion of the story. And so in the early 1920s, there was a man who decided that we should start looking at the perspective of Black Americans and what they've contributed. It's a serious field of study, and that we should be celebrating the contributions of Black Americans and what they've done. So initially it started out as a week-long celebration, and now it has become an entire month. Morgan Freeman has said that he doesn't want a Black History Month, that he believes that Black history is actually American history and it should be all-inclusive, because then you're getting more of the whole story. So I believe that students should know the whole story, not just a portion or one perspective. In order to understand the entire story, you have to study as many perspectives as possible, as each person, each group has a different experience. So collectively, each of those voices makes up what American history is.
Well, Coyotes, I hope you learned at least a little more than you already knew about Black History Month and why we honor it.
Thanks for watching, Coyotes.
Now, back to the anchors.
Thank you, Andrew and Sam. Now moving on. Ozark Pops are being sold today for only $1 a piece. Now you're in for a laugh, as Ashton has made us a funny skit to hype us up for St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, why you picking those? That's my job. Give me those clovers. No, no, hey. Those are for my mom. No. Oh shoot, where are they? Oh my, I'm looking for my product. Oh, it's over there. Over yonder. No, that's my gold. That's my gold. This is what you get for throwing out my clovers. No, I need to go first. Oh, I thought you were a nice leprechaun. Oh, yes, I got the pot of gold, leprechaun. Mom's gonna love this.
Stop coming and they don't 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 stop.
ASB has organized another dance, and this time it's an Aloha theme. So see you there. It seems like that little leprechaun likes shiny pots of gold. Maybe they'll like the next story about GIA and learn about minerals and job opportunities.
Hey Coyotes, this is Luke, and I went to check out the GIA, or the Gemological Institute of America. The GIA is a non-profit institute for research and education dedicated to both gemology and the jewelry arts. The GIA, located in Carlsbad, is the headquarters of many other locations. We talked to the Dean of Students to get more information on the GIA.
My name is Kimberly Oberlin, and I'm the Dean of Students at GIA. GIA's education facility is very easy to get into for enrollment. The only thing we need is a high school diploma and a passion for the industry. GIA is not only a school, we are an educational facility, we're a lab facility, and we are top researchers in the jewelry industry.
The GIA has many opportunities for a variety of different jobs and fields in the jewelry industry.
As discussed before, there really is a wealth of opportunity in the jewelry industry. It's a growing field, and no matter what your interest is, there is really an opportunity for you, a job for you.
I hope you learned a lot about the GIA, so thanks for watching. Now back to the anchors.
Maybe I will take an internship there one day. Coming from the slopes last week, Tony and Mateo are showing us the snow on their skis in Big Bear. Ski away.
Hey you, can I learn your flavor? It's brand new. Now it's in the papers, all I seem to see. Must be something underneath. Take two, I'm still trying to figure out what makes you hard on the call. I guess it comes from your heart, cause when your head's right, you take your time. There's something about the love of things you like. Fire when the strobe hits you. Bet you're looking for something new. I feel the hate with you staring across the room. I dare you play your cards, boy, you bet I'm a trendsetter too.
That's it, Brian? Yes.
Bet you're looking for
up on the next 4 Mondays, there will be a Sage Creek-run American Sign Language camp where you can learn the silent language. Language is often expressed through music, and we just so happen to have a Name That Song for you. Guess away, Coyotes.
Hey Coyotes, it's Bethany, and I'm back with another Name That Song, Coldplay edition.
Can be named. The tiger's waiting to be tamed, singing.
If you guessed clocks, you are correct.
Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on the sides apart. Nobody said.
If you guessed the scientist, you are correct.
It's such in the sky full of stars. I think I saw you.
If you guessed sky full of stars, you are correct.
Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And everything you do.
If you guessed yellow, you are correct.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away.
If you guessed paradise, you are correct.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you
If you guessed fix you, you are correct. If you guessed Viva la Vida, you are correct. If you guessed Hymn for the Weekend, you are correct. Thanks for tuning in, Coyotes. Now back to the anchors.
How many did you get right, Kazon?
117, 6200.
What? That's not how it works.
Well, that's all we have for you, Coyotes. See you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.